Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am bringing you my normal morning routine for being a work-at-home mom. So the first thing that I'm going to do when I wake up is pour myself a cup of coffee and then go into the bathroom and wash my face. And I am going through the process of topical steroid withdrawal. So with that comes a lot of excess wrinkles. So I'm always trying to combat that. Whenever I'm not in the midst of a flare-up, I will be using hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, retinol creams, and that sort of thing. I'm going to be trying to get away from these, I think, here soon and just go with more natural things like maybe shea butter. And the next thing I'll be doing is going into my office and I'm going to go ahead and pour my diffuser and get that filled up. I've been using this worry-free blend from Plant Therapy lately. I just love the smell of it, and there's not a lot of stress with my job until there's like technical issues, especially on my end, and then it becomes quite stressful because then it's just really difficult to have class if I can't hear the child or if there's anything wrong with my router, my computer. So the next thing that I'll be doing is getting into my uniform, which is basically just putting a shirt on top of my pajamas because that is how I roll. And then I will be doing a few technical things to make sure that I do not have any problems in class. But before I do that, I'm going to be switching over my earthing band. I just got into grounding here recently. I've heard about it forever, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling the health effects of it lately. There's a lot of science behind it. It's hard for me to really note the health effects, but basically I'm plugging myself into the earth's ground and kind of using the earth's energy. Anyway, getting back to my schedule, I'll be looking over my VIPKID schedule and cross-referencing with my Gogokid schedule. For those who have never been to my channel or don't know what I'm talking about, I teach online English classes as a second language to Chinese children, and that is why I'm up very early because it is the evening time over in China. I always restart my router and my computer as part of my just technical assurance. The one time that I didn't, of course, I had a teacher IT because my router was messing up. And while I'm waiting for all of them to restart, I am reading a couple different books. I have a boundaries book that I just finished up. It's fantastic. It's a great book. It's been out for like 20 years. And then I'll also go through my devotional, which is Jesus Calling. And along with this is that I will try to do a little meditation, a little stretching, some smelling of oils, just anything to kind of get me in a calm, relaxed state before my classes start. And my office is also the homeschooling room, so it is kind of a mess right now. Usually it's not quite so bad, but the kids got in here yesterday and did not pick up all their stuff. So I'm going to leave that out for them so they can do that once they wake up. And next I will be putting on some lipstick. I don't usually do any makeup anymore, but I do like to do lipstick because if I don't, I look very, very pale on the camera. And then I'll get all my props all ready. I always like to have a lot of whiteout boards available because if a child has any kind of problems with pronouncing words or reading words, is that I'll put that word on a little whiteout and I'll hang it up on my whiteout board behind me so that I can remember to try to review that word again before the end of class. And then I'll also put out all my rewards so that they're easily accessible. I usually give them the option of 2 different kinds of rewards. So it is 7:11 now. I've done 3 classes this morning and I've had 2 no-shows. I'm in the midst of a no-show right now. Whenever I have a no-show, even though they've already marked it as a no-show, I like to put the cover over my camera and stay in the class for the entire 15 minutes just to be completely on the safe side, and then I'll take a screenshot and leave. So I know a lot of teachers that as soon as they mark it as a no-show, they're out of there, but I still have more classes to go through, so it doesn't bother me to just stay in the classroom for a while. And while I am waiting for nobody to show up, I'll also do my feedback of my other 3 classes. And what I like to do is I run it through the translator. A lot of teachers who have been doing this for a very long time don't do that, but I still like to be on the cautious side. I don't use Feedback Panda or any shortcuts to do my feedback with, and I might consider that in the future, but right now I really like the personality and personalizing each and every single feedback. It takes me a little bit longer, but I have gotten into the rhythm and I've gotten really used to being able to do it, so I can do it really quickly. And the reason why I like to translate it through Google Translate and then translate it back into English is that several times I have found that some words really do not translate well. And something else that I'll do during no-shows is I will also triple check my schedule, because I'm still getting used to working for 2 companies. So I have a spreadsheet and I will always be cross-referencing both companies on those spreadsheets, because there's always cancellations and changes and that sort of stuff. So those are the things that I do during a no-show. And I'm also being quiet because I hear my kids are up, and if they hear me talking to a camera, they're gonna come running in thinking that I'm done. Fantastic, Rita! Good job! And how old are you, Rita? And Rita, give me 5. Can you circle noodles? You like milk? La! La 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 la. Get a star. Good job, Rita. You get a star. I will see you next time. Goodbye, Rita. Fanny, how are you today? Great job, Fanny. Bubbles. Is it chocolate? Letters. Great job, Fanny. And all this candy. Goodbye, Fanny. Okay, so that's a wrap on classes this morning, and now I'm just going to fill out my feedback. Hopefully that won't take too long, because I already did a few this morning, and then we will actually start our day. Okay, I am completely done. Double checked my schedule, opened up a new slot for tomorrow morning. I did all my feedback. It is 9:21. I hear the kids already. They've been very patient this whole time. They're very quiet in the morning. My husband makes sure that they don't make any too much loud noise while I'm in the midst of class time. Sometimes if I have a little bit of extra time, I might edit a video. I do have some training with Gogokid that I need to go check into, but I'm gonna do that later. We're gonna go ahead and start our morning off, and I think that we're going to start making some bread this morning. But I think that's gonna end up this video, because I've already been awake for 5 hours now. So that is my morning routine. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, including like a day in the life or a week in the life or any of those sort of things, please be sure to leave me a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, please. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.